Hello there, Libra. Welcome to your September 2023 reading. Happy birthday to all you September Libras if you're watching for your sun sign. Let's start this reading with Hecate's in between. It's interesting that this has come out because this month we are in Virgo season. So we're navigating through 12th house energy for you, Libra. The 12th house is the last house in the chart, and it is known as the house of undoing. It's where we start to unravel the journey that we've been on through the chart. We leave behind anything that's not necessary for the future, and we start to move, and then we prepare the ground to move forward and start the cycle again, go back into the first house. So the sun is moving through your 12th house, and then we'll enter into your first house, begin Leo season, and begin the cycle all over again on September the 23rd. So you're literally in this in-between phase, in between one cycle and the next. Now, in this space, in this in-between space, it's a really important time this month to stop and reflect on how far you've come, particularly over the last 12 months, and where you're going in the future. Take some time to do that. Make it a priority. Just sit down, write a list of all your achievements, everything you've done, all the things you've overcome in the last 12 months, and then write a list on what you would like for yourself to achieve over the next 12 months, of what your goals are, what your aims are, as you move into the next cycle of your life. Now, this month we have a Mercury retrograde, so this will be amplifying this energy, making it more intense. That's in Virgo in your 12th house. That started on August the 24th. Will move direct on September 16th, but will be in its post-retrograde shadow for all of the month. So all of September, we're working with this Mercury retrograde energy. We're undoing a lot. There's a lot going on, Libra. A lot of undoing for you. In the 12th house, the Mercury retrograde can undo a lot of processes around ways that you escape from reality within your mind. So Mercury is the planet of the mind. It's the planet that rules our thoughts. It's the planet that rules our communication, so our words, and therefore it's the planet that rules our reality, because our thoughts create our reality. Okay, so it rules our beliefs, our belief system, because our beliefs are just a thought that we think. So many times they become automatic. So you're looking at these in terms of the 12th house component, where the 12th house is where we escape from reality. So it's the house of things that we do, addictive things that we do, like drugs, for example, to alter our consciousness. It's also the house where we connect with the divine on the higher manifestation of it. So the Mercury retrograde there is looking at unraveling, undoing processes within the mind, within the programming, within the beliefs that you're utilizing to escape reality, or that are blocking you from connecting with the divine, from connecting with a higher power. Now, the other major thing that's happening for you this month, Libra, is Venus, your ruling planet, is moving direct on September the 4th. So Venus was in retrograde in Leo from July 23rd in your 11th house. So this has been really getting you to look at your hopes, dreams, and wishes for the future, your major life goals, like really looking over your whole life at what you want throughout your lifespan, for your entire life, for the future, and creating more of a heart space, heart open journey towards those goals for yourself. It also involves the people that are involved in that. So it involves your social networks, your friendships. It involves your work network. So the people that influence you, that influence your life, and influence your ability to reach your goals. It may have been affecting your relationships with those kinds of people at this time, but it will move direct on September the 4th, and then as it moves direct, you can start to really integrate those lessons into your life. Now, I have done a separate video on both the Venus retrograde and the Mercury retrograde. It's got individual tarot card reading for each zodiac sign. Go and watch it, because it will help you this month. Specifically this month, it will help you to integrate this work you've been doing. So you're coming into the reading the energy of the Tower. Now that really doesn't surprise me. Like I said, this in between, this Tower mode, that 12th house is the house of the undoing. So you may feel like there is a lot of unraveling. There's a lot crashing and crumbling around you this month. And it is for the purpose of creating a new structure, a new foundation, a more solid foundation for the future. But it is challenging to be in that space at this time. It's challenging to be in the in-between. It's nice when we start something new, and it's nice when we've accomplished that new thing, but that in-between phase is difficult, is a phase of change. The Tower is feeling this internal change. For you, it is happening on that internal level, so it's happening within the depths of your psyche. There's a lot of changes taking place, especially at the beginning of the month before the 23rd, when the sun moves into your first house. We also have Mars in your first house for the whole month, so Mars in the first house can feel quite uncomfortable, particularly for you, Libra, because Mars is in detriment. So it can raise your temper. You can get angry easily. That can create this Tower type energy. Mars actually rules the Tower card. So there's like big changes going on for you. You're in this transformative time of your life. There's massive changes. This Mercury retrograde is making a trine with all the energy that's over in Taurus. Now, Taurus is your 8th house, and the 8th house is the house of change. It's the house of transformation. So we've got this 12th house of undoing, the 8th house of change. You've got the first house at the end of the month. It's a big month for you, Libra. Big month of change. The universe needs you to open your heart to what is happening, okay? If you try and hang on to old structures at this time, you are going to lose. There's a need when the 12th house is active to surrender. There's a need to let go. There's a need to be easy, to allow, to be in a space of allowance and acceptance. If you can feel into acceptance, that's great. Allowance is even better. It's like with acceptance, you're accepting things happening to you. With allowance, I allow those things to happen to me. It's allowed to do that. I give it my permission to do that. So we need this space of allowance, because otherwise you could be holding on really tightly and trying to protect things that don't have a space in your life anymore. The 4 of Coins is this protective energy. It's not trusting. It's like hoarding. Like we're hoarding what we think we need to keep safe, because we're worried that we won't find it in the future. So hard work. This is a hard thing to do, Libra, but the universe is calling you to find a space of trust and faith right now. You need to have faith that you will be okay, that this will be okay. It is only for this month. When we move into October, things will improve. So have faith this month that this in-between phase will end. And the environment is showing you what you have the ability to create. Okay, so the 5 of Coins on the bottom of the deck, 4 of Coins here. There is going to be this, you're going to be pulled and drawn. There's like tendency to hold on tight, cling on tight, out of a fear of scarcity, a fear of lack, a fear of, if I let this go, I'll never have anything like it again. Whatever it is for you, whatever's transforming, whatever's changing, okay, that attitude of having to hold on because you're scared that you'll never find it again. If it's a relationship, you may be scared you'll never find a partner again. If it's finances, you may be scared you'll never earn money again. That kind of thing, okay? What we're talking about, that sends out a signal to the universe that you do not have enough, that you are not enough, and it perpetuates. The universe, the law of attraction will keep responding to you in that way. This is an opportunity to tap into your authentic self. The Empress is ruled by Venus. You're ruled by Venus. This is who you really are. The Empress is completely abundant. She creates. She's a creator. She is the mother archetype of the tarot, okay? So she can literally create life out of nothing. She can create anything she puts her mind to. She is completely abundant and does not feel any of that scarcity. So the environment is showing you that you can do that too. So you're in between this phase of scarcity and abundance. That's the possibility for you to step out of a scarcity mindset, to let go of a scarcity mindset, to let go of old beliefs. With that Mercury retrograde, you can shift beliefs at this time that are keeping you trapped in scarcity. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be anything in your life where you're feeling like there isn't enough or that you're not good enough. This is what's being uplifted for you throughout September. Okay, we have the Fool, the Hierophant, and Justice. Wow, 3 major arcana. It's a really, really, really powerful month this month, Libra. There's a lot going on. Now, the Fool is a brand new beginning. Again, like I said, you're in this in-between phase. You're at the end of one cycle, the start of a new one. So as the sun moves into Libra, you should feel this easing. So on the 23rd, you should feel this start to uplift, particularly as Venus and Mercury start to build momentum, start to move forward with speed. So as we're moving into October, you'll feel this fresh burst of energy come through, the Fool energy. It's very, very exciting. Again, here's this Justice card. This is the card that you rule. This is the Libra card. You're coming through in alignment with the Empress and the Justice card. This is about your authentic alignment, aligning with your true self, with the person you're supposed to be, the person that you are, creating that balance. You're all about balance, so you're creating balance, creating equilibrium, creating harmony for yourself, okay? This is what's possible for you, but there is these things that need to be unraveled. They need to be undone. We're in this in-between phase. This is all about learning. You're learning on a spiritual level. You're learning to have faith. You're learning about the divine, trusting in the divine. In the 12th house, we connect with the divine. So this is what's happening. It's asking you to trust. Put your faith in the divine at this time throughout September. Okay, we've got the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Interesting. I do feel like this is talking about the end of the month. As we begin Libra season, things will speed up. The 8 of Wands means that things are going to speed up. They're going to go very fast. So as you step over this threshold out of the 12th house into that first house energy, you will get this fresh burst of energy and things will speed up and move fast. So while you're in this in-between, this tower space, at the beginning, just keep reminding yourself that it's not going to last very long. Things are going to become clear very quickly. Your alignment will be easy to achieve very quickly at the end of the month, and you will start to power forward to a new situation. There's like a brand new situation coming in, a new state of being, a new way of thinking, a new relationship or a new job or a new place to live. Or whatever the new thing is for you, will be different for everybody. This clarity is coming in. It will happen quickly once you move out of this space. So there is this need to reflect on old wounds, old pains. The Judgment card with the 3 of Swords. Yep. So we know that we've talked about that. These old wounds, these old pains that are blocking you from moving forward. They're causing you to hold on too tightly. They're times that feel very painful. They feel like you've been separated, maybe separated from your source, maybe feeling abandoned by spirit, abandoned by source. Maybe you're angry with source. I feel that could be something for you, Libra. You're angry with your inner being. You're angry with God, with source, for abandoning you, for neglecting you, for letting you be in this situation, for letting these bad things happen to you. There's this pain. So it's time to The Judgment card is the card of rebirth. It's time to reassess, to reanalyze. That's that Mercury retrograde in the 12th house. This is what I was talking about. It's really deep work you're doing with that Mercury retrograde. Okay, really looking at the escapist behaviors. This is where what we do to escape when source energy feels too powerful for us, because we have sets of beliefs that block us from connecting authentically, right? Beliefs like, why would God do this to me? Why would God hurt me like this? That why would I, that kind of thinking can keep you very separated from a higher power, from your belief and your feeling of the higher powers. And when we feel that sense of separation, it's very painful, and we start to use escapism to avoid the pain. So we start to use drugs, alcohol, sex, binge watching Netflix, like whatever way that you can detach and escape in your mind, and in an unhealthy way, we're using them to avoid the pain. So that needs to change. It needs to shift this month. So we're shifting this painful space. We're reflecting on it. We're doing the work, going within, going internal, because this is the last little bit of those 2 retrogrades to do this work. And then the clarity comes and the learning comes, and you, like I said, then you shoot forward from there. When you gain this clarity around it, you shoot forward and you project into this new future. This future self, this future life will come through quickly for you, Libra. We have seek beauty and be spontaneous. So with the Seek Beauty card, we've got the Empress and the Justice card. These are both cards of Libra. This is about being in alignment with your Libran nature. Okay, Libra is the sign of beauty. So Librans are traditionally, renowned for being beautiful, for enjoying beautiful things, for having a natural sense of aesthetics. So being able to create beautiful environments, create beautiful art, create beautiful clothing, whatever it is that interests you. Beauty is the underlying motivation behind it as a Libra. Okay, so seeking out that beauty, utilizing that's something that is unique to Libra, and you can use it for the purpose of bringing yourself back into alignment, bringing yourself back into a sense of ease. So this is how you can help yourself to overcome the energy at this time, the heaviness of the energy at this time, and being spontaneous. So don't overthink anything. With Mercury retrograde in Virgo, there's a tendency to overthink, to overanalyze. So being aware of that. Try not to overthink, not to overanalyze, because once you start doing that, you drop into this 4 of coins, 5 of coins space. You start holding on too tightly. That shows a lack of trust. When you're spontaneous, like the Fool, okay, you're showing trust in the universe, remembering that's what is required of you, is to have faith in the higher powers, have faith in the universe, have faith and trust that you will be caught if you take a leap. Be spontaneous, try it out, do it in small ways, in ways that won't have too big of an impact on you. Like, I'm not suggesting you be spontaneously move to another country, but just in nice, gentle ways in your life, be spontaneous and enjoy spontaneous moments of beauty and spontaneous moments of ease and pleasure as a way of uplifting your spirits. Okay, and this month it's important to surrender to your soul's path. So there is this journey that your soul is bringing you on. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So each part of it is a part of this journey. So the in-between, these tower moments, they're a part of it. And they're a part of the journey. They're a part of the way that we get to be realigned. You're being realigned right now. There's been spaces where you've been off, your vibration's been off, your thinking's been off, your beliefs have been off. They're not leading you to where you want to go. They're not leading you to where your soul wants you to go. And so they need to be adjusted. They need to be revised. The Judgment card, okay, and the way that our soul, the way that Source brings that to our awareness, to our attention, is by making us uncomfortable. The Tower, you we don't generally make changes when we feel comfortable. So when the universe needs to change us, it needs to shake us up, it makes us very uncomfortable. So just honoring that this is why this is happening for you. If you're feeling uncomfortable, it's a way of realigning yourself onto your soul's path so that you're going in the right direction. You're going in the direction your soul's calling you to. You're also going in the direction that you're asking for. You're asking for this journey. Okay. Seek to enlarge your appreciation of the beauty of nature, animals, and humans. So seek beauty. That message has come out twice. It's going to really help you this month. Seek beauty in everything you do. Beauty within yourself as well. Beauty within your thoughts. Beauty within your actions. Feel beautiful within yourself, within your body, within your mind. Seek that sensation of beauty. That's a really effective Libran strategy, okay? Make gentleness a habit. I think Librans are already fairly gentle, so if you've been feeling quite harsh, especially with Mars in your first house, there is a harshness to that energy. All right, that may be tripping you up a little bit. It feels uncomfortable because it's not your true nature. And I've been saying to you to tap into your true nature. We've got the double beauty message. We've got the Empress. We've got the Justice card. Your true nature is that gentle being. When we feel concerned, when we feel worried for our future or worried that there won't be enough, that we're in this in between, we can get quite harsh because we're stressed. So we ease our stress by seeking beauty, not overthinking anything, and just reminding ourselves to be gentle. And be aware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your actions. So yeah, that's that Mercury retrograde energy. Your thoughts, your thought habits are the most important part actually, because they set the tone of your state of being. So you think thoughts often enough, they become beliefs. So your beliefs operate outside of your awareness. They affect your feelings, they affect your actions, they create your actions. So your thoughts literally create your reality, they create your belief system. So this month is a time with that Mercury retrograde. We're doing this work on uplifting, changing our beliefs, changing our thought habits. So go watch that Mercury retrograde video with the Libra tarot card reading, because it will tell you how to do that, how to navigate that. It will go into a lot of depth for you to uplift your thinking, to uplift your thought habits, to be more beautiful, be more easy, be more in alignment with where you're going for the next 12 months into your future. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave you with that. That's your September reading. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a really beautiful month.